On the air circle, you are never alone. Together we're stronger. Together we've grown. On the air circle, where love shines through. Awareness, compassion for me and you. On the air circle.
Hello, everyone. I'm OD. I am the executive director and host for On the Air Sickle. Listen, I am at INOVA Fairfax. I don't know if you can hear the announcement above me here, but there is happening right now a blood drive. There is only an hour left. Listen, it is so important that we consider participating in blood drives. There is a national shortage right now, and so we need your help. We need that blood supply in order for us to survive. We as sickle cell warriors need blood in order for us to go month to month, day to day, week to week. We need that, right? And so if you do a study on sickle cell, then you understand that we're constantly losing bloods and we're constantly developing immature red blood cells. And so with that immature red blood cells, we wind up having what's called these sickled cells. They are these rigid, ugly, crescent-like shapes, and so they go into our bloodstream from our bone marrow, and then they get trapped into our joints, and they cause severe pain. And so the blood drives help us because when we need blood transfusions, when we need new blood, donors wind up giving us what we need in order for us to sustain. Listen, this is why it matters so much. Okay, this is from the team here at INOVA. It matters because patients with sickle cell disease need regular, compatible blood transfusions to reduce pain, prevent complications, and improve quality of life. 1 in 13 African American blood donors are a match for a patient with sickle cell disease. The power of the blood donation and sickle cell care is that the sole provider of blood products for all 5 INOVA hospitals come from donors. Supplies Donors supplies blood to regional medical centers and 25 plus local EMS jurisdictions across the DC area. This is so important. We need you to join us in making the change. A simple arm can do so much for one person. Listen, if you're afraid of needles, I understand. So as someone who's had to deal with needles his entire life, they come in all different shapes and sizes, and there are professionals that know what it takes to make sure that you are comfortable when you're donating blood. Again, I am here live at INOVA Fairfax. We are in Falls Church, Virginia, and you do not want to miss the opportunity to be able to save a life through your blood donation. The process is simple. Once you have signed up for the procedure, there are different people that are here stationed to be able to take your blood. They're making sure that you're well. They're making sure that you're well hydrated. And so if you need anything, they are here. And of course, you're in the hospital, right? So I want to make sure that you understand how you can help. Please encourage blood recipient patients to share their stories. That is what On the Air Sickle is for, right? An opportunity for warriors of the sickle cell community to be able to come on live and to be able to share what is vitally important to them, their story, okay? And INOVA also says, listen, we have to encourage not just other warriors, because if you have sickle cell trait, you can also donate, right? But to encourage colleagues and patients and other community members. That's right, your neighbor, your friend, the pastor. Come out to a local donation center and give your blood to help a sickle cell patient survive. Understand, this is not a selfish request, okay? Of course, it's a personal request, but it's not a selfish request. Blood donations also help people that have injuries, people that have, that are fatally shot or wounded for whatever reason, right? So blood is a necessary resource that is filled with the circle of life, right? So it gives us opportunity to be able to save lives, to be able to sustain life, to be able to keep life, right? So we need your help. Please don't be afraid of the needle. Again, there are multiple professionals that are here. I am again live from INOVA, Fairfax and Falls Church, Virginia. You do not want to miss it. The blood drive ends at 3 o'clock today. Thank you all for tuning in and listening. If you can make it again, 3 o'clock p.m. is the end of this blood drive. It happens every year. I will also note that next week, On the Air Sickle will be part of a sickle cell town hall meeting where we will be in gear and we'll be able to sell items there. If you have any questions or if you want to be on the show, you have an opportunity to be there as well. Again, the donation, the blood drive ends today at 3 p.m. You do not want to miss an opportunity to be part of change. Okay, I can't tell you how many times I have been in the hospital and I have felt so much pain, and all I needed was a blood transfusion. The last time that I was majorly hospital, the hospital had let me know that they were short on blood and my hemoglobin dropped significantly because of the lack of blood available. I don't want that to be the story for someone else, right? You don't want that to be the story for someone else. You can simply save a life with blood. Come out to Inova Fairfax right now. Pull away from your desk, pull away from the couch, try to make it to the gas station if you need some gas, and come on down before 3 p.m. Give an arm, give a leg, give some blood. Thank y'all. Be strong. And remember, you are never alone.